in order to invest 500 caps to raise the store's buying capacity. That's important because what I have also done is take this place, the this Merc Water Resort, and I've turned it into a water farm. Plenty of water purifiers and water pumps over here in order to get me about 365 points of water per 3 cycles. Scrap. I'm tired of picking you up. Now, what that basically translates into is 260 to 290 bottles of water every 3 days. 3 days. Which turns into about 260 to 2, I mean, it's nearly 3,000 caps of money, is what I'm trying to tell you, because with 6 natural charisma and 2 ranks to the cap collector, each bottle of purified water sells for approximately 10 caps. So if I have 260 of these bottles, that turns into 2,600 caps every time I sell these. And we can only get more money by investing in shops in order to increase the amount of caps they have in stock. So, yeah, it's expensive to increase the stock of all those shops at first, but you have to spend money to make money. And by spending all this money in order to make it, we eventually get to the point where we have, as you can see down there, 16,485 caps. It's a really lucrative way to make money in this game. All you gotta do is find a nice secluded area, make sure there are no settlers in it. When we do that, like say Murkwater has no settlements in it. If you have any settlers in here, even one, and you produce all these resources, your settlement gets attacked regularly. And when it gets attacked, all of these water purifiers have a chance of being, like, you know, destroyed, which will cost more resources to repair. Obviously, there's no resources here, so what I had to do was move all my junk from the castle to this site, then use all my materials to build these purifiers, and obviously the engines to power them, before finally moving all my junk from Murkwater back to the castle. So this place is safe, secure, and constantly giving me free money. And that money didn't go to waste. What you're looking at is a new and improved Codsworth. I had to buy some oil in order to finish the build, but what we're seeing here is a walking, talking, glowing death machine, armed with 2 Gatling lasers and a RoboBrain helmet in order to better increase his range and accuracy. Codsworth can now deal death about as efficiently as any of my followers can with the modded weapons. Yeah, in the vanilla game, Codsworth here would really lag behind the other companions for the simple fact that he really didn't have a lot of health and armor compared to what he could do with the rest of the characters. But he has over 200 ballistic and energy defense now, and over 300 excuse me, points of health. Plus, his armor and weapons now deal at least 90 points of damage per second. Gatling lasers fire extremely fast. He has 2 of them. And more importantly, the glowing isn't just for show. These hydraulic frames each add more energy damage to Codsworth Gauntlet rifles. So, he's just really powerful now. He's extremely powerful. And I'm just really proud of how far we took him. Okay, well, I've taken up more of your time with explaining what I've been doing. So let's just get on to it. We are going to get back to the main story. If for only today, every issue of the Incredibles, originally named by the descendants of these held in Chinese internment camps for the Great War, the orange chicken meal is a ferocious mutated bear. Ooh. Oh yeah, I installed a new mod that made all the loading screens a lot funnier.
Sean?
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
I've seen my share of think tank science labs.
Oh, I assure you, none of them were quite like this place. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be
When you think about it,
dangerous without proper supervision.
and
A
yet,
superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware, then they have a right to free will.
yeah, they do.
Briefly, they may approximate human behavior. They are still our creation.
And that's ultimately the very problem with the Institute. They can't comprehend the fact that they actually created real thinking people.
Rhodes has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
Memories erased, huh?
His memories. And why?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Deal lists the recordings of the payload are behind you.
Ooh.
Deal with that in time.
Yeah. The thing about all these factions, the ones most heavily tied to the synth conflict, they tend to throw shade at one another
Many people are in danger, and
for justified and unjustified reasons. Because, like, remember, while you can join them, the main plot of the game is basically being caused by the Institute. Yeah, the thing about these loading screens I just told you about, they don't affect any of the DLC loading screens because the mod itself was made only using the base game, and the modder didn't have any access to the DLC at the time, which is good for me because I didn't want to have access to the DLC just to get funny loading screens. That would have been ridiculous. Iron Man. Oh wow, the T60 inspired Iron Man. That's hilarious. Oh, I missed that Mirelurk one. Hey, Codsworth, let's do this. Yeah, Codsworth, in terms of build, is very similar to what I ended up doing with Ada towards the end of the Mechanist video that I posted yesterday. Gibson Point Pier. Alright. Yeah, alright. Yeah, some of these higher level milers will start dressing themselves using junk in order to camouflage themselves as debris. Ooh, a kill claw. Look at Codsworth go to work. It may not look like much, but that was a lot of damage delivered in a very short period of time. Whoa. Okay. So yeah, just getting here is going to take a while. That was a glowing miler. Jesus. Codsworth is no Mr. Handy no more. Let's see. Alright. Okay. Whoa. Ooh. It's Codsworth's the sentry bot. Yo. Yeah. Codsworth wins. Oh my god. Oh, Rust Devils. Okay. Level 9. You are nothing. And level 30. Wow, you have... Okay. Another level 39 Rust Devil. Heavy robot. Troubles overshooters. Overcharged laser rifle. A Lieutenant Gutsy. I can't help but have Codsworth just own everything. God, Codsworth. Oh my god. I'm sorry if this is a little... But I'm not that sorry. No, I'm not that sorry. Just showing off. I wanted to show Codsworth off, and that was like the best way to do it. Oh yeah, there's another one of these guys up here. No, there isn't. That just exploded for some reason. Very strange. A legendary invader. Jesus Christ. Wow. Wow. Glowing hands. Okay. Cosworth, fighting the Sultron. Okay. Quick draw plasma scattergun. Oh! That's actually very useful if you're playing a VATS build. Alright. Ah, quiet night here. Okay. Oh man. Nahat Wharf. Nahant Wharf. And here's our courser. Jesus Christ! Why are you level 139? Ugh. I'm wondering if this is, X688's, I wonder if this is because he's a legendary enemy first and not a follower right now. Well, oh well. Point is, as you can clearly see, he is not to be messed with.
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, ma'am. Designation X688. I've already neutralized the perimeter guard. Just give the word, and we can start the assault on the main flotilla.
So let's get going.
Right, let's go.
Right behind you.
Like an insurgent. Yeah. So yeah, whenever conflict arises, HK will be here to... A staggering assault rifle is actually pretty good because it's a rapid fire weapon. Jesus. Okay. Alright. Legendary Raider Survivalist. Wow. Ooh, so this is a pretty dangerous area for a few reasons. First, Especially if you're wearing power armor, you won't really have any. Won't really have any places to hide. Codsworth's in the water now. Jesus. Legendary. Lucky Melee. I think X-23 is using his I have to admit, he's a very efficient courser. Then again, you're gonna be really efficient when you're level 139. Jesus Christ. But the most dangerous asset of this area is by far the fact that one of the guys up there on that junk castle honestly has a fat man. Yeah, like that. So, Fat Man will kill you if he finds out you're there, and he will use it. And it's basically gonna be it. Still legendary raider. It looks like the sun's rising. I feel like it's the sun rising. Yeah, they can't get to the water. So, in general, this area is very tense. Especially if you're playing a stealth mode. Yeah, it's becoming day. We're losing the government night. I think that was a legendary kill. Alright. I have one clean shot. Critical. Yeah. If you're a power armor using build, that's another aspect of this place that's pretty dangerous. You can easily panic because of the Batman and try jumping into the water. But if you do, you just sink. I mean, you will just sink. This part especially. Ooh boy. Oh, this place got busted. Oh well. What the clump the old-fashioned way. Sneak attack. And since we took out the guy using the Fat Man, that should have been the last threat. Yep, that was her. Too many nukes in stock, too. Wow. And another covert ops manual. Jesus Christ. So, yeah. Good work, gang. Oh my god. Okay, where is the exit? Jesus. Okay, if you could just get out of my way for a second. Find the door. Here we go. Alright, there's someone else here. It's been a long time since I've played, as I like to keep reminding you guys, so just need to double check. How much carry capacity do I have? Not a lot. Alright, let's go into the captain's cabin.
Hold up a moment, ma'am. There's something important I need to tell you.
I'm listening.
I'm going to give you B592's reset code. If he hears the code phrase, it'll reset his cognitive processes and make him decide. You'll need to say B592 initialized re-reset, followed by the authorization code Gamma 71 Epsilon. Once he's shut down, I can transport him safely back to the Institute.
It's inhumane,
I'm
though.
not going to destroy this man's identity and free will. Killing him would be more humane.
After all the innocent lives he's taken, I believe the word you're looking for, Mum, is justice.
It's not a man, it's a synth. A synth that's confused and dangerous. We can restore it to its proper functions, make it whole again. Ma'am, I can't force you to use the reset code, but I know it's what Father would want. I hope you'll consider that. That's all, ma'am. Ready when you are.
Wow, you guys are kind of... Yeah, sure. What's going on, buddy?
Sure, Codsworth. What's up?
Oh, just a little something I'd like to get off the old proverbial chest. I just want to say what an honor it is for me to accompany you. You've no idea the horror these past 2 centuries have brought. The initial destruction, not knowing if you and your family were all right. It was a relief just to find the entrance intact.
Having this conversation when Codsworth looks like a godforsaken death machine is extremely hilarious.
Codsworth. I never knew. I can't imagine it was easy.
Not a single worry, Mum, as I shared your priorities completely. Family safety first, above all else. And yes, while it was hard at first, I was able to eventually move on.
Hey, villain.
First was the
But the...
work, risking myself day and night, and believe me, there was plenty of it. But eventually, the work became like chores. What truly saved me was my memories of you and hubby, young Shaw, of your love and kindness. I soldiered on, fueled by hope that one day, if not you and the husband, that Sean, or perhaps Sean's children, would one day emerge.
Sorry it took so long. I only wish we could have all gotten out. As a family.
As do I, Mum. As do I. It is unfortunate. I just wanted you to know how much I consider you family. I may be a mere robot to some, but I do hope you've come to see me as more.
You're family, though, buddy.
You to be family too, Codsworth. We're in this world for the long haul. Together.
Mum, you don't know how wonderful it is for me to hear that. I feel completely recharged. Well, enough blither blather from me. Let's get back to it, shall we?
Let's talk again, Codsworth.
Hey, Codsworth.
Another is already in the works.
Oh.
Your thoughts?
The
it's a pretty low-key feature, but when you're on a story mission, your companions do have something to say.
Your thoughts?
A Mayan asks his friend if he would like to grab a drink. His friend says, well, I'm supposed to finish the calendar, but I guess if I don't, it's not the end of the world.
That's actually pretty interesting.
That's all for now.
All right, then.
Hmm. I actually thought his affinity for me was higher than that.
Look at you.
Right? The terrible shotgun. That's what it translates into. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Wow, look at that Deathclaw meat. Jeez, it's such big. Alright, we need to stay undercover. And it's just one synth, so I don't think they'll care.
Well done. By your gear, I'm gonna guess you were agents like me.
I'm afraid of heights, especially ones with ramshackle
Wonderful, honest, hard-working Commonwealth gang.
There's a lot of blood on your hands. That ends now.
That's the way you want it. Then let's finish this.
Oh. And if you don't use the recall code, he will, so much for that. And he becomes invincible too.
I'll take the synth back. This is X688. Ready to
Steamer trunk. And safe. We're not gonna bother with that because it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I drunk this crap off. I forgot I also had some power arms. Ooh. But yeah, since I'm here, let's upgrade our weapon one more time. Oh yeah, this is my little break room for the my settlers to take a break and listen to the jukebox after working hard or patrolling hard or just something they can do before they turn into the night. It's a vermicitude thing. Okay. Since we have rank 4 science, we should be able to use the highest tier of weapon and armor mods for this the plasma gun. Optimized capacitor. Cosworth would love that. Oh. Idolizes you, Cosworth love that. Yeah, another thing here is that we can just kind of upscale Cosworth's a pain if you us. Let's talk to him.
Hey,
I'm all ears.
Codsworth, got a minute?
Mum, if I might bend your ear for a moment.
What's up, Codsworth?
So gracious, Mum. I do appreciate it. I've always had such admiration for you and your family, ever since the day my visual senses were first switched on. You and Sir, so good with young Sean and so trusting of me to look after such a newborn bundle of joy. It just warms my nuclear core. So you can imagine the distress I felt when the bombs fell.
Yeah, that must have sucked.
Found no evidence of your death.
Like, it's the same thing with the Vault Tech rep from a few videos ago. Having to actually live through the apocalypse and wake up into the fallout.
Just to make sure I wasn't malfunctioning.
Codsworth was lucky that he was left alone in Sanctuary that day.
Believe me when I say it takes a true hero to live through that.
I think I can call myself a hero at this point.
You're getting pretty mushy for a robot.
Mushy, perhaps, but completely forthright. In such a bleak world as this, think of all you've witnessed and all you've done in my 200 years that tear good men and women apart.
Wow.
You have remained the very model of what humanity should aspire to be.
That means a lot. That really does.
Codsworth. That means a lot.
No thanks necessary, Mum. I wouldn't hear of it. I truly believe if the Commonwealth is to turn itself around, you're the one to do it. Now, not another word. I stand firm in my belief. Let's get back to it.
Codsworth has me and his loving subroutines. Now we have the Rot Sympathy perk. Alright. Improved automatic barrel Mark II. Oh, that's it. Alright. Alright. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's about as much damage as we're going to get out of a rapid-fire weapon.
You're very handy, Mum. And I should know.
Yeah, you should know, because of all the work I put into you, buddy. Alright. Alright. What I really want to do is find... Well, you'll see when we get to him.
It's my responsibility to ensure this Codsworth. Hi.
Requisition clearance granted. How may I help you?
Sure.
Alright.
Sean.
I'm glad to see you return, Stately. I know the task was
Was a little...
but I needed you to see firsthand how dangerous a rogue synth can be.
But that's the Institute's fault.
The Institute created that synth, so the Institute is responsible for what it does.
I disagree. A synth is no more inherently evil than a handgun. When a man dies,
Again.
is the weapons make the blame? Of course not. The
Well,
blame
that
is
analogy
on the
works better.
trigger. Yes, we created the synth. But whether they intended to or not, The railroad's agents turned it into a killer. But enough about that. The task is done. You've returned our synth safely to us. I couldn't have hoped for a better outcome. Well done. While you were away, I had quarters prepared for you. You'll find all the basic necessities, as well as a generous stock of arms and... Go and have a look. I think you'll be quite pleased.
All right. All right. So we have our own personal quarters here. Oh, Jesus. There goes my memory again. Perfect health. Lawrence Higgs. Wow. So our room is downstairs. Yeah, each faction basically gives you a place to call home.
X6.
Your new quarters are here, man.
Here we go. You've got your own bathroom and a shower. This is honestly the cleanest place you can possibly get into to call a player home. It's not a bad place to live. Ooh, the bow of Bunker Hill. At least these synths look exactly the same.
Speaks highly of your combat skills.
Yeah, they look exactly the same. That's weird. I guess the Institute only has one model for a black guy. Weird.
Son?
Hello, Mother. Tell me, what would you do if someone had stolen you?
You already know.
After everything I've been through to find you, I think you already know.
I'm sorry, Mother. Of course, you're right. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. And they no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs.
They mean well.
They mean well. They're only doing what they think is right.
You dealt with Libertalia. That's the result of their selfish, short-sighted plan. You think it's a nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened. I'm afraid we've reached the point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the Railroad can hide them.
All right. Where are they located?
But it's important that we act on this soon, before the Railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the Synth. That would only complicate matters.
All right. I'll act quickly.
I'll act quickly. You can count on me.
You'll have a contact waiting for you just outside Bunker Hill. Good luck.
All right. Now, see, this is a very interesting main quest because it's going to turn into an all-out brawl between it'll turn into an all-out brawl between the Institute's forces, the Brotherhood of Steel, and the Railroad. So, if you're allied with the Brotherhood of Steel and the Railroad, you have the option of warning the other faction of your presence. It doesn't actually affect anything because you're allied with either one.
Every weapon you see here could be the difference between life and death.
I'll take a look. Sure.
Each
Your plasma cartridge.
Hey,
Here's what I have.
hey, Cleo.
don't worry. I only test
I'll take a
Yeah.
look.
a gun.
All right. Just want to get more ammo there. I also want to get my power armor because there's going to be a lot of junk to carry out of this battle. A lot of very valuable stuff. It's like Candyland, especially if you're at a very high level like I am, which will make everyone drop higher level gear. I wonder if the mod I have will also affect the levels of the heavies and the Brotherhood Knights. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm also wearing the Tesla armor and weapons. I mean, Tesla weapons. I'm wearing the Tesla armor that we pilfered from the pilfered, I should say, from that Raider boss, the boss of the Rust Devils from the DLC. What it does is each piece of equipment boosts your energy damage by about 5 points. So all three pieces will give you 15 additional points of energy damage per shot. So it adds up, and it does pay for itself. There is a point. It's very handy, and it looks very stylish. But we're only using 2 because the third piece doesn't have a jetpack. Telling me to lose weight? Ugh, that's not bad advice. And yeah, I think this mission always takes place at night. Let's quick save. Actually, let's not just quick save. Let's normal save after this too. There we go.
X4.
I've been waiting for you.
Yeah, the line at the car wash, super long. Took me forever.
Your attempt at humor is wasted.
On you, maybe.
Are inside. 4 cents under railroad protection. But
majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have escalated. A covert approach is likely impossible. We move in, secure the synths, and I relay out with them back to the Institute. Clear?
Oh, yeah. We're good.
Affirmative.
The Institute would put innocents in danger just to reclaim their...
Yeah, Bunker Hill, remember that? The place we decided to help out in one of the videos?
SRB intelligence reports indicate that the synths are being held remotely.
Brotherhood of Steel members. Up ahead. A railroad heavy. And there's the first knight. X8 is, of course, legendary. Alright, so let's take your railroad coat. Yeah, it's an all-out party. That is a higher leveled railroad heavy. You can tell because of the ballistic and energy defense of his armor, and the fact that he's using a Gauss rifle as a weapon. The Gauss rifle is one of the most powerful weapons you can get in the game. It's extremely potent, even without any legendary effects. That's all he has been. They're heavy. Today is not that day. And yeah, it's hilarious that you can do this. I'm actually genuinely worried if I've killed anyone at the inside. Automatron. What? Was that Jezebel? What were you doing here? Ooh, that looks nasty. A commander. Minigun. Alright, let me see here. Let's drop that. It would be hilarious to have people walk around with miniguns, but I don't necessarily need that. Alright. You're naked for some reason. It's a minigun. Minigun. Knights. So yeah, this place is a ball. And we can even level up from all that carnage. Hey! Mercenaries! Jesus. And synth patrolmen. I'll probably never see those guys again, but whatever. It looks like everyone's been taken care of here. The residents of Bunker Hill are... Well, there's Kessler. What do you have to say for yourself?
For a change, someone I actually want to see. The hill owes you.
Yeah, it really does. Okay. Oh, they cap at level 30. Interesting. Alright. Well, let's get going. You're in legendary mode, buddy. You're invincible now. That should take care of your power armor. Coat Mark II. Coat Mark III. Alright. Wow, that's a lot of crap I'm carrying. I don't think even Codsworth can carry all this crap. But, you know, I gotta try. Jeez. Is that a spare Gauss rifle? They have 2 Gauss rifles? Wow. Yeah, I definitely don't think Codsworth can help me carry all this.
Heads up.
Yep. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. These Mark IV coats, though, are probably the best defensive things I can find. And Codsworth can't carry anymore. So let's see here. That's 7 times 44. Codsworth can carry maybe 310 pounds of objects. Or runs out of room. Okay. That's enough for pretty much everyone at the slog. So yeah, that's good. It's too many guns. There we go.
I've been looking for you.
No, I've got money. It's yours if you let me go.
You're safe, okay? I'm gonna let you go.
Oh, God, thank you. Here they are.
God, it's a Corsair.
Oh no.
Issue the reset codes and we'll relay the Institute. Time is critical.
Look at him radiating with power.
Since free. You will be terminated and your actions...
Vast enhancement on right arm. I'm gonna have to leave this.
Hi.
I can't believe you do that for us. Thank you.
Hey, no problem.
Excuse me.
You've given us another chance at life. We won't forget it.
We'll get somewhere safe as soon as you're gone.
Hey.
Thank you for sparing us.
Well, hey, don't worry about it. I'm lovely like that. So yeah, the most lucrative results from this mission will always be from a high-level playthrough. So if you can, hold it off as long as you can. And you'll get all this good stuff to sell. Or good stuff to give to your sellers. Whichever one helps. So talk about human error. Basically, all that's happened so far is proving why the Institute's current method of running things doesn't work as well as they think they do. Sentry bot Ripper. Whoa, one of those a legendary. Oh, a Rust Devil. Okay. Two legendary Rust Devils. Whoa. Oh my god! The minigun destroys you when you're wearing power armor. It's really just my bad luck that that guy happened to spawn with a minigun, though. I don't think I could have healed in midair either, because my healing rate wouldn't have really been mitigated by anything. Taking that much damage... The minigun with the mod I have is definitely the most powerful of the whole heavy weapon classes in the game. Probably even more powerful than the Fat Man, because the Fat Man, it has a lot of risk, but the minigun's like untouchable. Oh. Yeah, Jesus Christ. I can't exit my power armor here? Oh my god. Alright. Man, getting stuck on something is the lamest. Alright. Yeah. And this is what it looks like when you... Okay. Nah. Have somewhere to be. I just remembered that we could just fast travel to the CIT ruins. This is another DLC loading screen because it mentions the repair kit. Oh yeah, Cosworth could not be healed by stim packs in the base game, but with Automatron he can be healed with stim pack like items. That's another reason he was able to be more viable. Yeah, real role playing. Sometimes my role playing just kind of gives in to the. Okay. We're supposed to go upstairs, but just kind of circumvent that. Man, what was that, I wonder? Looks like we have to go upstairs. I guess it makes sense. His character model wouldn't literally be standing on top of the building by the time we got here. It has to load in first.
Someone there? What? Who's there? Detected is someone present.
It's synths versus super mutants inside this place. Oh yeah, just in case you guys forgot, the super mutants in the Boston Commonwealth were created by the Institute this time. Remember Virgil? He's just like them. Virgil, I need to get his thing. Oh man, is it safe for you to come out during the rain, Father? Well, I'll make it fair. Ooh. Oh. Well, alright. I was hoping to, pop some, Mentats, but, man. I hope you guys are prepared for some, soft resetting. You know, all the fighting going on at random, going on behind him, is not a good backdrop for all this conversation.
But now, this just confirms it. The only hope for humanity lies below.
It's not so bad, though.
Not so bad, really. People manage.
Perhaps. But at a cost too great to be worth it. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
I was the backup.
Kellogg called me the backup.
Did he? Well, he was correct. I was a perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, Well, the Institute realized the contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
You let me out, though.
It was you.
Yeah, the truth comes out. Sean is the reason I got out in the first place.
Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended.
So, you know, he is still attached to his family. That's the entire reason for it.
An experiment of sorts.
I didn't see that coming.
I had no idea what kind of woman you were. You see, with the Commonwealth corrupt you, as it has everything else,
Man, he looks so shiny in the rain.
you even survived.
Jesus.
Perhaps most curiously,
His coat is so nice.
after all this time,
I mean, it doesn't beat, like, actual rain droplets falling on the character models, but this is the best it can really do on this hardware.
Sean, you need to know. I still love you.
I can see that you do. It's remarkable. Soon, I hope you'll understand. Everything I've done has been for the future. A future which I hope is not in jeopardy after recent events. Bunker Hill did not go well for us. Would you care to explain what happened?
Okay. There we go. We were ambushed.
We were totally ambushed. They were waiting for us.
You can imagine that I find that very hard to believe, given that all the intelligence leading up to this indicated we'd taken them by surprise. Bunker Hill was to cement your place as a valuable asset to the Institute. It will now only raise suspicions. And to see the Brotherhood of Steel involved in this, they had no way of knowing what was going on. I will refrain from sharing the outcome with the Directorate for the moment. Things are already in motion that this would only derail. Speaking of which, it's time for you to become more involved in the...
All right, there we go.
I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.
Yeah, for some reason, we just get bonus experience after completing this quest. I don't know why. Let's head back to Bunker Hill. These people clean up fast. All that debris is basically gone. Old girl still around. Brahmin, the caravan worker. Kessler. Hey, Kess. What's up? Yeah, Codsworth can interact with people.
Bunker Hill doesn't want any trouble. You have some seriously powerful friends. If it'll keep us on their good side, consider yourself to have the run of the place. And the next time you need something, just ask, alright?
Alright. Now we can use the workshop of Bunker Hill. It's an allied settlement. Now it's back to the Institute. Truly, the versatility of the robot workbench is its greatest asset. It's a lot of fun. But like everything else that involves crafting this game, the fun is gated entirely by how many materials you have to craft with. Let's level up. I could get level 5 gunslinger. You know what? I'm gonna go local leader. 42, 43. Yeah, sure. Alright. Shit. Alright. So, we just need to go upstairs. No problem. About one more floor. You can actually be late to this meeting, and if you are, the responses you get from the people will really, really vary.
Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is she doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ayo has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified.
It's a huge meeting.
Monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence. But there are no
And yeah, if Dr. Lee wasn't recruited into the Brotherhood of Steel, she'd be in this meeting as well.
several other points throughout the complex. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on phase 3?
Excuse me, but sir, are you sure this is, well, the proper time to be discussing that? Considering, I mean, given all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about phase 3?
No idea.
I have no idea what that is.
Why would I know what Phase 3 is about? I just got here.
Intended to be something of a classified project, which I'm sure means everyone already knows about it. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
That sounds like weakness, though.
Compromise is for the weak.
That is one. Deactivation can provide enough power to the Institute now. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
That's pretty important.
Sounds like an important step.
Well, that's an understatement. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to phase 3, and to how you will handle it.
Sir,
Yes, Dr. A. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations.
But yeah, he's gone.
While I am not overly fond of putting my own mother in harm's way, she has proven more than capable of handling
it, yes, but
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time.
Yeah, it is time, dude. Stop holding out.
You are already aware. I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying. Please, everyone,
So yeah, that's the big plot twist of this route.
this is not how I want
Father isn't going to be the director forever.
it. We're running out of time.
This can't be happening. No matter how undercover Nora is right now, she is still staring at her son.
Cannot let this stop.
She would care about this whole dying thing.
We can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my mother as my successor.
Oh boy. Can't be serious. Possibly justify this. She isn't one of us. She isn't even a scientist.
Look at Justin whining. Jesus Christ.
The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my mother has already proven herself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
And talk to Sean.
I had no idea.
Wow.
Well, it's a lot to take in at once. I'm sorry, Mother. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
I'm unsure.
If I'm right for this.
Well, I clearly have faith in you. There's no question that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead for all of us. But for you especially, I know that you'll do the right thing.
Alright. Mankind redefined. Now, mass fusion. Oh boy. Mass fusion is like the most important thing about the Institute questline. Because it's not just the Institute turning point. No, this is about the Brotherhood of Steel destroying the railroad. Right. Here's the thing. Captain Kells is going to tell you to take out the railroad. That is what tactical thinking is about. What I'm thinking about is the other Brotherhood of Steel mission, Spoils of War. Which is literally just this mission, but with the Brotherhood of Steel instead of the Institute. So, bioscience, nope.
C1?
It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Oh man. Synth Retention Bureau. Alright, let's see if X8 is inside. I'm just going to call him X8 for right now. No, X6. It's such a... X688. 688. Okay. Here we go, 688.
X6.
Ready for the next mission, ma'am?
Let's get going.
Let's move out.
Right behind you, ma'am.
And send Codsworth to the Red Rocket. Okay. Important thing. While X6 is with you, you do not, under any circumstances, take him to the Railroad HQ. Because the whole point of the Railroad quest line is that they are spies who are hiding from the enemy. And if a synth, a courser at that, knows exactly where they are, their cover is blown. And the only reason they could have for you bringing a synth courser into their base is if you were going to betray them. So yeah, they will turn hostile if you try to do anything. Yeah. Gauss rifles, minigun. Now let's do something about your approval. Well, affinity. I keep calling it approval because, you know, I'm a Bioware fan, so their whole gain system is approval based.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. It's 12 noon.
Okay.
To report. Stay safe, people.
Alright. So yeah. The best thing about his approval, weapon mods and armor mods like this can just be interchangeably attached and reattached without you needing to build anymore in order for you to build up the approval. Alright, let's talk to him.
Hey.
I'm listening.
Hey, X6.
Yes.
What are your thoughts, buddy?
We should get more ammunition soon. Can never have enough of that. Can't afford to let your guard down, no matter how quiet things seem.
He looks so slick.
What do you think about our relationship?
As long as you're loyal to the Institute, we'll get along just fine.
He has no thoughts on you whatsoever.
I'm not sure yet. Ask me another time.
Alright.
That's all I had.
Affirmative.
Alright. Nami. Alright. So sorry about this. This is going to be really grindy. Even though I literally have a mod that's meant to remove the grinding from this. I kind of need to rely on these messages in order to tell what's going on. Myers, you. Alright.
Hey,
What do you need?
X688.
Got a minute to talk, man?
Always for you.
What's up, X6?
When Father told us about you and who you were, it was clear he had certain biases. How could he not?
He's your son, and proud of it.
When he showed us the way to make his plan, a lot of us thought that was more than just pride. It was narcissism. How would you, an outsider who knew nothing about us, run the Institute? We all had our doubts. Me, maybe more than most. But now, after watching the way you operate, well, I have to admit, I was wrong. It's clear to me now that Father...
X6 here gains approval for you doing anything that's a benefit to the Institute, for obvious reasons.
You should have more faith in him.
I know. Believe me, I appreciate everything he's done. Probably more than you realize. I know that you haven't had much time with him. But I can tell you honestly, man, Father is a great man. I believe in his plan for the future. everything in my power to make sure that future becomes a reality. Do I like wading through the filth that is the Commonwealth and all of its vermin? Of course not.
Wow.
That's what the Institute
Jesus. X6 is cold.
You should be proud to call him your son.
I am.
I am proud.
I'm glad to hear that, man. Anyway, I've said what I wanted to say. Thanks for listening.
Alright. Yeah, it's a little hilarious that he likes you. Oh. You sit full time nice there. Ooh boy. Yeah, sorry guys, this is a little boring to see, but the whole point is to just make sure I get the conversation and then his perk, so I have to keep doing it.
Nice work. Maybe you can do the same tomorrow.
And he idolizes you. That's it.
Hey.
Yeah,
Hey, X688.
ma'am. If you have a moment, there's something I'd like to say.
Okay, dude.
Look, I'm not great with words.
I can understand that.
For shooting people than talking. I'll just say that right up front. But sometimes you have to say what's on your mind because people need to hear it.
You can tell me, though.
Right, X6. Whatever's on your mind, you can tell me.
Yeah, I'm getting to it. Now just lay it out there. I look up to you. Now, before you give me shit about going soft or getting all emotional, all my
Wow.
always look like a father. You already know this. What you didn't
He actually doesn't like feeling emotional. That's the whole thing with him. But it's so moe when he does get emotional. When you can tell.
unprepared. You look lost and confused. Maybe even scared. I didn't think you could handle this life and the work I do. I figured you'd just slow me down or get in my way.
I'm used to it.
Seems like everywhere I go, people doubt me. Now I just expect it.
Well, I shouldn't have, and neither should anyone else. If I've learned anything since we've been running together, it's this. Holy shit, was I wrong about you?
You have to really love the Institute to get this far of him, as you can tell.
Maybe more, given all the things that have happened to you and everything you've lost. That's impressive. What I mean is, you have a sort of focus, a will. I think you could accomplish anything that you set your mind to. I'm not only sure that you can handle the task of running the Institute, I think you'll be the best leader we've ever had.
X8 thinks I'm the best way forward for the Commonwealth. Maybe, sort of. Alright. Alright. I'm speechless.
I'm speechless, X6.
Well, that's a first. Just kidding, man. Anyway, that's all. Thanks for hearing me out. Now let's get back to work.
Alright, at this point, I think we should actually go over these companion perks because it's about time you guys actually became aware of what they actually did. Let's see here. Alright. Here's Strong's perk, Berserk. Thanks to your relationship with Strong, when you fall below 25% health, you deal 20% more melee weapon damage. So yeah, obviously it's a melee heavy perk. Nothing too simple. Well, nothing too serious. It's very risky to even use because you have to be near death So it's technically best when you're using a sneak build instead of being like all gung-ho front and center like Strong is. Gift of Gab is probably our most used perk because we just keep discovering locations, and we keep, having speech checks to pass. Because thanks to our relationship with Piper, we receive double XP for speech challenges and discovering new locations. And we even have a mod that adds even more locations for us to find, which means we get even more experience than we normally would in the vanilla game. Every experience point matters. Remember that. Killshot, McCready's perk. Headshot accuracy and VATS is increased by 20%, and that's a flat bonus. So we'll always hit 20% if, the enemy we're trying to shoot isn't being obstructed from our view. That's good. Know our enemy. Dance's perk gives us 20% bonus damage against feral ghouls, super mutants, and synths. It's one of the best perks in the game because it's just flat out damage with no other special condition for it. Like, Killshot and Know Your Enemy are pretty high tier, I think. Yeah. Robot Sympathy is Codsworth's perk, and thanks to it, we take 10% less damage from robot energy weapons. This could have been very useful for us in the Mechanist DLC, but I want to take Ada along with us so that you could actually see Ada in action, and I felt like since she is a companion, she did deserve the time for herself. Shield Harmonics is the newest perk we got, and we have it courtesy of X6. Thanks to his relationship with him, we get 20 points of energy resistance. So, yeah, it's pretty boring. It's just damage resistance. Not even particularly heavy damage resistance, it's just low damage resistance. Really bottom of the barrel. Ooh, Unite Withstand is also one of the best ones. We get 20% more damage and 20% more damage resistance when you're fighting 3 or more enemies. So it's really good for those. You're fighting 3 more enemies pretty commonly, so it really helps. That's about it. Alright. Let's see. We've reached a crossroads when it comes to the main quest line. We are now stuck between helping the Institute or the Brotherhood exclusively. More importantly, if we get exiled, if we choose to help the Brotherhood of Steel, we'll be exiled from the Institute. Now, that will allow us to do 2 things. It will automatically fail underground undercover, and the railroad quest line will be cut off from there permanently because we need to be able to get inside the Institute to complete it. On the other hand, we'll also be locked into the Brotherhood main quest line because we're still allies with the Brotherhood. But if we're exiled from the Institute, we can also complete the game with the Minutemen helping us. As a result of all that, it's actually really difficult to know what to do because even though I've been playing it pretty heavily into the railroad, I've been unlocking all these settlements for a reason, for a reason. So, decisions. It feels the best to actually take down the Institute with the Minutemen, simply because of the thematic resonance from this once small group, which nearly only died to a pack of raiders outside of a museum, into being a force for good so powerful it could take on the Institute again. That kind of story is really inspiring to me, and that's why it feels the most satisfying to do it. But decisions, and I'll have to decide what to do when we get there. So, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.